Cyb0rg Ice, and welcome to another discussion video. And today we're talking about Halo Infinite. I know the reveal was about 2 weeks ago. It was about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to discuss my point of view on Infinite and everything that I currently know about the game. I made this video once before, but there's been so much new stuff that came out, some big news that just came out like 2 days ago or something like that. And yes, my hair is a bit whack because I haven't cut it yet. I've been stuck in my house for a while. I haven't been to work in a while, so I wanted to talk about my point of view about Halo Infinite and the reveal and everything we know up to this point. And the first discussion I want to talk about is obviously the graphics. Now, the graphics, the cutscenes the cutscene that we saw in the demo, it looked nice. The graphics in the the cutscene looked nice. Let me phrase that again. The cutscene, not the gameplay. The cutscene. The cutscene looked good, and that's about it. That's the only other good thing. The shot of Chief looking out of the Pelican, it looked nice. It looked clean. That could be wallpaper. That might be my background, but my background is superior in every way, so I'm not changing it. And then we got the close-up of the big bad, which I don't think his name's been revealed. I don't think it was the one in Halo Wars 2, as far as I know. And then the close-ups of Chief, if you just get the close-ups of Chief in the gameplay perspective, it doesn't look horrible. There are some wrong things with the textures and some mostly just texture maps and stuff. But then you look at the distance, you can see a huge amount of chunks and just cubes everywhere. And it has been confirmed this is on the Zeta Halo ring, which I don't know much about the Legends stuff. I only know about some things, but I think I remember this Halo being the big thing in Halo Legends, the movie, which I did watch. I loved it. And I like how the armor is based on that in a way, with the 117 on his chest. And everything else, from the first person point of view, it looks bad. Everything just looks bad. But they did. I already knew this was gonna happen because I knew we're a little ways away from getting the game itself, and they're constantly working on the game. But they did confirm that the demo that we saw was about a month or so old. We knew it was going to look bad. At least I did. So I expected it to look kind of bad. Let's talk about the grappling hook. The grappling hook, I don't understand why it's in the game. It's a cool concept, since it's the game's open world and everything like that. It's a cool thing. I just don't understand why they are now doing it. I hope the way they explain how he gets the grappling hook. I'm thinking it might be on the Pelican that they're on, Brohammer ship, which would make perfect sense. But knowing 343, I don't know what they're gonna do. But everything else, the Warthog and stuff looks good, and I we have equipment back from Halo 3. We have that one-way shield. We have the picture of all the Covenant together. These look bad. They all look horrible. Every single bit of this picture just looks horrible. I can't show it because my editing software doesn't allow me to do it on my phone, and I'm not currently getting anything on my PC. I do want to get into, and that's the weapons. 343, what the hell have you done? The assault rifle looks gorgeous. I like the assault rifle in this game. It looks like a Halo Reach one. Actually, it looks exactly like the Halo Reach one. A bit too much like it. Because the Halo 5 one, it looked pretty good. I liked it. All the assault rifles look good. Not all of them are bad. None of them are bad. They're all good looking, but I don't like how they use pretty much the exact same model from Halo Reach. But they did say since humanity's basically just destroyed, they had to use old weapons, which this would make sense. Which, it's fine, but I wish they used a different model of it personally. But it's whatever. I like it still. I'm not going to complain too much about this horror, but it looks good. it looks like you can detach the rail like you can in Halo Reach. Like you see the rail, you can see the rail. So I'm assuming that maybe later on, like in the upgrade section, you can like get attachments, and like you can in Halo 5, because they have. I think they said that variants are coming to the game, at least for campaign. I don't know about multiplayer. Probably for that too. Which is fine. I actually like the variants in Halo 5. I like the majority of them, like the Speedrunner, not the Speedrunner, the Gunfighter Magnum, and basically the Magnums in general. I like the Magnum in Halo 5. The sound, it's a bit too much like a suppressed Magnum from ODST, but I like ODST's pistol, so I'm fine with it. But speaking of Magnums, I don't like the pistol in this game. It's not the Magnum, and they have confirmed that it's not going to be in the game. The classic pistol and the classic shotgun, the tactical shotgun from like Halo 3 and Reach, not going to be in the game whatsoever. It's basically the spanker all over again with Halo 5. And like, I didn't play Halo 5 like in its prime. I played it about a year after, like whenever the spanker was released, because the spanker came out with the game like way after release. They had that giant green tube. It's just a generic rocket launcher from like an 80s or 90s action movie. It looked horrible. I hated the rocket launcher in Halo 5. The spanker is superior, but the Ad Victorian for that rocket launcher, that's a good one. Shotgun is now called the Bulldog or something like that. It's a magazine fed like KSG. It's kind of like a KSG with a magazine, and that is stupid because it's nothing like Halo. It looks nothing like a Halo gun. Even the pistol, it looks like a 5.7 or like just a Glock. It looks like a Glock or a 5.7, and it looks horrible. It actually looks really good. It looks really clean. And the new shield effect, like when your shield's back up, is much better. Like I like how it just blocks it. It doesn't block your like point it like your like looter in front of you. It just blocks the sides for a second. The motion tracker looks nice. It looks like a normal one. The health looks the same. The objectives are on the left side, which is very nice. And I heard people complain about the hit markers in the game, which I don't see why that's a problem. I'm pretty sure there'll be like an option to turn them off. I don't think there was one in Halo 5, but I'm pretty sure there'll be an option. If not, what does it matter? It's a hit marker. Like Call of Duty has hit markers. They've had hit markers in every single COD, and they always have like visual blood coming out of the person when you shoot them. It's the same thing in this. It's literally the same thing. But the main problem people have is the sprint. Why? What's wrong with the sprint? I don't see the problem with sprint. Sprint has always been like a necessity because I like moving fast. The Halo 5 movement isn't bad. It's still stupid and overpowered. Like you have a one-shot drop, you have a one-shot charge, you have basically just I'm gonna dodge left and right. That's basically it. Like I didn't like Halo 5's movement, but it was new. It was different, but it was a bit too different. You know what I mean? I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it either. But with them removing those and just keeping sprint, I am perfectly okay with that because it's just like it's Halo Reach in 4. Like this game is open world now. You don't just expect to have a ghost or some kind of vehicle to go around quicker. If you need to, you have to sprint. Unless you have a grappling hook. So there's 3 ways of transportation. You run, you use the grappling hook to help, or you drive. That's it. And that's pretty good. I don't see the reason why to take out sprint. I like sprint. Super soldier. Literally every part of your body is enhanced. You don't expect the legs to be enhanced. Like I get it, it wasn't in Halo 1, 2, or 3. It wasn't really prominent in Reach, it was just an ability. But it was there. Like it was in the game. I don't see why people are getting so mad about it. Like I really don't. I like sprint. I hope it stays. Because I just like moving fast, and it's like I get it, it's copying Call of Duty, but every single first-person shooter has a form of sprint or fast movement. Doom doesn't have it because it's Doom. They never had a sprint. They have a dash. That's it. Like every single other first-person shooter has it. Like Evolve has it. Let's see what else. Ghost Recon has it. Resident Evil has it. But the other games had sprint in the original games until like I think. Resident Evil 6 is the first one to have sprint, and then Resident Evil 7 had sprint, but no one complained about those. People complained about 6 because it was terrible, but Personally, I liked it. Biggest thing we have that's new is the newest thing we have that just came out about 2 days ago. That Halo Infinite is going to be free to play. At least the multiplayer is going to be free to play and support 120 frames on the Series X, which is a huge thing for Infinite and for Halo in general. Because if it's being free to play on PC and Xbox, it's a huge audience, especially for PC. Because being free to play, I'm assuming there's going to be Battle Royale. That's just me. I'm assuming there's going to be one because every single free-to-play game has one. Well, almost every free-to-play. I'm probably not going to play it because Halo's not meant for Battle Royale. Because you always have shields, you always have good weapons. At least all the guns are good weapons, I'm assuming. Hopefully either this month or next month we get a price and a date that comes out. For both consoles, for the PS5 and for the Series X. But it's gonna be fun having it free to play. And the good thing is, there's gonna be a lot of new people because Halo is one of my favorite series of all time, and it being more out there for free is a huge step up. Cool thing is that Xbox Live Gold might not be a thing anymore. But also it says on here that they also might be doing a well, there's no current word on how it's going to be monetized because it's free to play multiplayer. They have to make money on something, so I'm assuming microtransactions are going to come back with like Rex. But it says on here that there might be a battle pass model, which they have that for MCC, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. We're gonna make like the premium battle pass, like give all the items on that row, or you can still like purchase which ones you want, like when you earn the points. I hope that's what's gonna happen, like from the page. Like in a MCC, like let's say on the Reach page, you have I think 10 items on each row. You can pick one of the 10 items on that page, but in order to get to the next page, you have to buy all of them. You can buy in any order you want. I don't think that was a thing when Reach came out for MCC. If I'm not mistaken, but now it's a thing. So now I have basically my Spartan back because I missed my old Spartan from Reach. I made him as close as I can, and then I made him better. Like I gave him an ODST shoulder on the left, and I think an EVA one on the right because I don't have the Commando one or like whatever the giant one is, the security one. I don't have that one yet, but hopefully we get to that. But there is a gun. There is some stuff I still want to talk about with the guns. Like, I hope the new guns are good. I hope there's like more new guns, because the current new guns we have that we know of, aside from like just the basic Magnum and shotgun, well, from the Magnum and shotgun, it's the Commando, which I think is like a heavy assault rifle, which it looks cool. I like it. I like the design. It's not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad. I like it. And then we have the Ravager, which is like a spiker in a way, I'm assuming. Kind of like the look looks dumb. I don't like the look of the gun. It looks like a Minecraft block, like a Minecraft gun, or like one of those like knockoff like pixel games you can play on Android or some mobile in general. And then we have the plasma carbine, I think that's what it was, which I really hope it's not like the storm rifle. I really hope the plasma rifle makes a return, because I like the plasma rifle. Brute's back. Brutes are back, and now they can yeet grunts at you like suicide bombers. So that would be kind of funny. I'm really excited for this. Like, I really am. I'll post more videos on the game as we get more information. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is probably the customization in the game, because we have the original Spartan armor back. Apparently this is a continuation after 5, which doesn't really make sense, because this is the old armor, not the new one, but I'm pretty sure there'll be an explanation for that. Like, his armor's broken and needs to go back to the original armor, which that would make sense. Like, the Cortana destroyed humanity so bad, or the Banished helped destroy them so bad, that Chief's armor was busted, and they had to change his armor back to the original armor and give him an extra grappling hook, which that would make sense. If I just basically just predicted that, I don't know. That would be pretty cool though if I just predicted what's gonna happen to like how he gets the old armor, or if that's actually the reason why. But I really hope they bring back similar customization like there was in Halo Reach and Halo 4, because they both those games killed customization. They were fantastic. And plus, in Halo 4, I think if you prestiged or whatever, you got a new set of armor that was special to that, like wet work, operator, and those kind of armors. Like those were hard to get. Gold is apparently not going to be required for free-to-play games, so you might not even need gold to play Infinite. Which, if so, even better, because there's no need for gold if you're playing free-to-play games, because it's free to play. I don't even think PS4 says you require plus to play Fortnite or Apex or something like that, which it would make sense because you're probably going to spend money in the game to get like customization and cosmetics. So what's the point even having the $60 subscription service to both these consoles? Okay, we're gonna end this here. I hope you all enjoy this, and I hope you all respect my opinion on Halo Infinite. And you want posters in the comments down below. I'll read them for sure. I want to see everyone's opinions on the game and what they think what's gonna happen with the game. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time.